with episode 6 of
Go for a change.
Hi, mate.
Oh,
Come for a change.
I was looking forward to this little beauty of a Max Slim Hazy. Old school low carb. Cheers, buddy.
Monteith's Phoenix IPA. I found one in the back of the fridge.
Gone up in the world.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Another New Zealand beer.
I like a Chicky Monteith. Little Monteith Radler. Oh, one of my favourites.
Oh, IPA. How are you, mate? How are things?
Yeah, I'm
It is
good.
midweek.
Another happy start. Another happy start to the week. I don't think it's midweek.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, kind of the start of the week. Midweek's Wednesday. We've got a midweek game this week.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is we've not had the opportunity to catch up midweek all too often this season with no European football and out of Carabao Cup, etc. So this is what it feels like to United to be, I suppose, in Europe, catch up on a Tuesday night. But it's the Premier League, so yeah, one off. But yeah, good starts of the week. Quite nice. Tottenham 2-0.
Beauty. I'm pretty sure. What goal scorers did I call? I'm pretty sure I called it right, didn't I?
I think you said Cunha because you blame me for saying you always saying Boomo. I think you said Cunha, Casemiro, Bruno. So you got one of them right.
That's not too bad. Cunha nearly scored a little blinder as well, didn't they? A little whippage.
Well, let's get through it. So obviously, start of the game, it was quick. It was one touch, two touch football. It was nice and slick. It was tight. We were moving the ball well. Looked like we're in for a bit of a game, I think, in that first kind of 15, 20 minutes, and then they get him sent off, didn't they?
Yeah.
Definite red.
Well, Berman nearly scored after, 30-odd seconds. He should have been hitting that low and across the keeper, but we'll let him off. It was the start. Is it a definite red? I think it's like an 80%, because I've seen them not given this year in the Premier League, and I think it's more a red than a yellow, that's for sure. I don't think there was any intent, but he probably had to go, I guess, Camille, but I think we were just starting to get on top of them around then anyway, and I don't think we would have lost that game even if he had have stayed on.
No, I completely agree. But it was the way we were playing, you know. It was quick. It was get it, move the ball, triangles. It was slick, wasn't it? Confidence you can see the confidence in the team, can't you? After those previous 3 wins, and then a nice bit of set play corner routine. None of this crowd the keeper bullshit. It's nicely worked goal, that wasn't it?
There's a lot being said about Menu at the moment, and I think a couple of high-profile figures are saying that Amrin should probably hang his head in shame of, saying that Bruno and Menu can't play in the same team, and Menu's been so good. Is he a shout for England? Because Bellingham's injured.
Oh, is he injured? No, mate. Oh, I fear that he's been out of this squad for some time. That Tuchel, he's not had that time under Tuchel to work himself into that first team. He's definitely got to go to America though. He's got to get in the squad, hasn't he?
I think so, and obviously there's shouts for Maguire and Shaw. Shaw's will depend on injuries, I would think, because I think Tuchel quite likes who's there at the moment, and he's
come on. Luke Shaw's been one of our best players. He's been one of our consistent players, should I say?
Yeah, you're right. And again, and I'll revert back to previous conversations I've had, and had many fallouts on this podcast. in the past that Luke Shaw is a left back, not a left centre back, and he's now. We always known he's the best, one of the best left backs. He's probably ever been in the Premier League on his day, and that's what he's doing. He's injury free, fantastic. Is Harry Maguire a slide in as well? Because
100%. He's been starting, yeah,
Jesus,
the experience.
I don't
Solid.
think Tuchel gives a crap about what people think. I think if Tuchel thinks those guys are better than what he's got, I think March is the next games, isn't it? I think Camille for is it March
Yeah, there's a
for England?
bit, yeah, there's a bit of a few friendlies in there, but
If we,
yeah,
I
go,
would
go.
say if we
Mm,
if we carry on, I know there's not too many more games before that because we're coming into quite a big break, but I, I'd I'd be pretty peed off if a couple of those guys don't get in.
yeah. Oh, going back to Kobe Minu. What a baller! He had a great game. Obviously, laid up in Burmo. Um, Dominated that second half. Bruno gets his goal as well. His goal contribution tally is just it should have got even better with Sesko at the end, shouldn't it? Really, so
But did you see
solid
his stats?
performance.
Was it 300 games? I think I might have this wrong way round. Was it 104 goals and 96 assists or something like that for Bruno?
That was his
Now,
200th.
if
Yeah,
yeah, so 200 thing in a goal out of 300 games. But if that was anyone, if that was someone in Arsenal, City, or Liverpool, because how good those guys have been last few seasons, we'd never hear the end of this. But it's like a couple of little slides have gone up, and that's it. He's so underrated. It pains me
is he
so much how
the
underrated he
best?
is.
He must be the best midfielder in the world right now.
He's the best number 10 in the world right now, without fail.
Yeah. Is he a
Who's
is he a Ballon d'Or contender then?
probably not because we're not Champions League, but
Mm,
is he? Yes, but he probably won't win it because he's not in Champions League. But um, he's been
mm,
consistently good for so long, and again hung out to dry playing a centre midfield role. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing with all them at the moment. Nice to see little Tyler. I think it was Tyler Fletcher that came on um,
yeah,
at the end because his older brother, I think it was Jack, has
yeah,
had his debut. So that's really nice that it's still a little bit coming on. It's good that the subs, or I know they only came on what, 84th minute, I think, Camille. Um, was that right? We did about 3 subs at the same time, and they all look happy. Isn't it crazy? They just look happy.
yeah. I mean, we were in complete control of that game, weren't we? We never looked like losing that. Um, just a really good win. 4 wins in a row. Different type of challenge. Casemiro outstanding again. He just what a player.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just all right. Oh, I mean, the only player I think we had a brief chat afterwards, didn't we? But the only player that you could probably say that didn't have a good game was Lamens because he didn't have anything to do. Like
Yeah.
it was a very very quiet night in goal for him, wasn't it?
I, did he have to
Clean
make a
sheet.
save? I can't remember if he had to make a save. Did he make? Yeah, I can't remember.
Don't know.
But we had a lot of shots on goal. It was nice to see. And maybe we could get to say now it's just Spurs again because we've not been able to say that for so long. They've been kind of turned into a bogey team, didn't they? But we'll have that. We'll move on. We're fourth in the league.
Yep.
And who have we got next? Big old West Ham tomorrow morning.
West Ham tomorrow morning. Who again a different challenge, isn't it? You know we've had Arsenal, we've had City, obviously Tottenham. Um, a Wednesday night or Tuesday night their time in the cold away to West Ham is just a different challenge, and a battling West Ham is just a different challenge, isn't it? Really, it'll just compared to the other four we just played.
Well, Nuno's got them really tight at the moment. They play very narrow. He's got them playing really well. They've won 4, I think, out of the last 5. Was it Camille? And um,
Yeah,
I think this is one of our biggest tests because they're going to play different than the others. Be similar to a Fulham game, I guess, Camille, where you don't really know what's going to happen. But there's absolutely no reason why we should not be going there. with how we've been playing, and we should give them a whooping.
West Ham's home form's not good. I think that's probably the saving piece. Like they're on a good bit of form at the moment. They're obviously slightly unlucky against Chelsea, being 2-0 up and losing that game 3-2. But I think their home form out of lucky earlier on, but out of 12 games, they've won 3 home games. So their home
Wow.
form's not good. If you can get in there, get an early goal, the place is going to be just, the crowd are going to be feeling it. This is just another one of those home games that they lose, and we should control the game.
Well, I don't know if anyone's injured, so I think we'll assume that he's going to start the same team that starts. I think Sesko would have played himself as a starter if he had took that ball down on his chest, slide it next to the keeper. He just rushed it, didn't he? But that's
Bicycle
okay.
kicking in. He might as well have, mightn't he? He might as well have just done a bicycle in there. It would have been probably a bit better than what he did, but just too much time, wasn't it, really?
Yeah,
But
too much time. It's that height where it's just in between. It didn't cost
there's
us
no
the game,
pace in
so
the
it
ball then,
doesn't
was it? They
matter.
couldn't use the pace. Yeah. No.
Oh, we'll have a bit of that. So
But
what are you
yeah,
going for?
going back to West Ham. Well, going back to West Ham, it's definitely a different challenge. I think you nailed it with the way Nuno sets up his teams. He's now got them playing the way he wants them to play. They're not on a good run of form at home. We've scored nine goals in the last 4 games. Is that what it is? 2 against City, 3 against Arsenal, 5, 3 against Fulham, 8, 1 and 10. 10 games. 10 goals. 10 goals in the last 4 games.
Not bad.
Actually, get this, mate. Get this. United.
Oh, a stat. A Camille stat.
Yeah. Like, United are the only unbeaten Premier League team in 2026.
Pretty cool.
And we could go 5 in a row tomorrow. If that doesn't give you the, that's like excitement about kind of what we're building. Yeah, it's a good feeling, isn't it?
Camille, I've had the best 3 or 4 weeks. It's just so nice going to work on a Monday and just being able to listen to all the radio shows we listen to, all the podcasts we listen to, and it's just nice because other than that, I don't listen to anything. I just can't because everyone's so anti-United. And again, it just shows that we are still the biggest club in the world. They've all got these super duper Premier League TV right deals because of Man United, and we're finished 15th last year or whatever it friggin' was. We're still the biggest club in the Premier League. We have to be doing well for the Premier League to be successful.
We even though, like you said, 15th last season, we get talked about in our worst season more than most teams do in good seasons. So yeah, funny, isn't it?
But it's hardly.
Come on, mate. What's happening tomorrow? Oh, jeepers.
You threw me. Right, I am going to go with Casemiro scoring because I always do.
Wait, hold on. Actually, let me give you this. Let me pose this question to you, mate, because it has been a question that's come up before, which is, I'm sure you might have said it. Might be wrong. Might be Roy. Casemiro can't play 2 games, weekend and midweek. So
was it me?
Does Casemiro start tomorrow? Yeah. Does Casemiro start tomorrow?
100%.
100%. Yeah. What a player! He's played so well under Carrot. He's just since it's going to be a shame to lose him, isn't it?
Now, if you think about it, obviously based myself on Casemiro because I've ordered the number 18 shirt for my new club that I'm making a comeback this year for Masters Football. I've gone 18. I could not play twice a week. And sometimes it's hard to get up the stairs at work on a Monday. But I reckon Casemiro's in better shape than me and he's going to start.
Oh, he's just elite, isn't he? Absolutely. Won everything there is to win. So he's only 33 though, He's not that old. He's just been around and won everything and been at the very top of his game for so long. But
I'd
yeah,
like to
he
say I
starts
wish he
tomorrow.
was
Go back to
staying,
it.
but yeah. So let's go.
Wait, would you
I
give
think
him?
it's going to be.
Would you do a
You,
U-turn and
you,
give him a contract?
you're jumping all over the place here, mate. I'm freaking confused. What do you want to talk about?
Casemiro, just staying on Casemiro. Would you do a U-turn and give him a contract and go,
No,
okay, no, we can't do without you, really?
no. I think it's
Please
time
stay.
for him to go. I think it's time for him to go. I think when you've got, when you've got someone on 375 grand a week, United clearly want to get everyone down to under 200. I guess. I think it's time for. I know we're rebuilding, but I think it's time for something new. Do I think he could still do it? Mate, he might fall off a cliff next year. Remember, we all thought Gary Neville could still do it, and he was crying in the toilet at West Brom when they were giving us an absolute thumping. And he got absolutely mullered. So, no, it's time for him to go. And I think it's nice when players go out at the top, Camille.
Go on then. What's happening? Back to
You
my
sure?
question about 5 minutes ago.
Are you sure?
Go on. You started off with Casemiro scoring.
No, listen, I think it's going to be I don't know. I think it's going to be a bit more of a scrappy game. It'll be really interesting to see what Carrick does, but I'm not going for anything other than the United win. I really not. I think we're too strong. Cunha's looking sharp. Bruno and Bemo. I think Ahmed's been a little bit I think Ahmed's been fantastic for us. He just doesn't get the running he does. Dallow's been really good. So listen, I'm going 3-1. I think I went for that last week, but I'm going 3-1 again.
I think it's going to be a bit closer. Just not as clean as probably we'd like, but it's just about points, and 3 points is all that matters. 5 wins in a row. 2-1 win. I think it's going to be a bit closer than what what we've kind of had the last 5 games, but it doesn't matter. Win's a win. We're away to West Ham, and we've got 10 days off as well after this, haven't we? So go out there, beat them, 5 wins in a row, and get ready for the next game in a couple of weeks.
And that fella can get his hair cut. Love it. All right.
All right, mate. Well, this might be the last one that we do because it should just be routine tomorrow. So fingers crossed, routine win tomorrow, and we'll come back for Palace, I think, and
Everton.
Yeah, is it Everton?
Cool.
Everton then Palace.
Yeah.
Or was it Palace and Everton? Whichever way it is.
I don't know.
5 in a row tomorrow. Come on, United. Call us up.
Get in there, Max. Come on, Max Slim Hazy.
All right, mate.
Later, buddy. Come on, United.